everyone. Welcome to Heritage Television. This is a new thing entirely. It's called What's on the Ground. I'm not alone. I have very, very important people like you sitting on the set, and we are here to talk about things that you've never heard about. As you know, my name is Bumi West. I do a lot of little bit and this round London international level, MC, Alagagbe, kids entertainment, fruit tree design, and display for parties. That's what I do. And I'm not alone today. It's a beautiful day in London. It's not too cold, not too hot. But don't forget, you need a jacket to cover yourself. And you need a boot to keep your feet warm. So don't just think it's Ashobora and Rosaya level. No. I will let you know that I have my very cute brother right here on my side. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Danny Erskine, Hollywood, Nollywood actor and promoter in the film industry. Yeah. And
I'm Prince Adebisi Ulukoga. I'm a financial expert somehow, and a bit political in my blood.
You're all welcome.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful afternoon.
It is.
So, Danny, what have you eaten today?
Me?
Yes.
I haven't eaten anything, no, but...
Are you fasting?
Not really. You know, sometimes when you're in this business, you need to go to diets.
You see, Prince, it's a wrong concept.
Of course.
How can you diet in the middle of winter when you need food
Yeah.
to cushion yourself from inside out?
I can't see any sign of dieting you at all.
Oh,
you didn't
wow.
look like somebody dieting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Let's ask him, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food, I would say pounded yam and effervescent.
Efori roll.
Yeah. That's my favorite. I
now
love
we
it.
see where the diet is coming
Okay. That's a for What are the contents?
There's everything inside, the shaki, all those kind of
Shaki.
things inside. So,
Wow.
and it's vegetable, really good. So,
from. I'm like you as well.
Yeah.
I like my pounded yam.
Mm.
And there's this restaurant in London that does it
Perfectly.
as if you are back
At home.
Yeah.
in Ibadan.
But I like to do it myself. I always believe. I always believe a man should cook. I don't believe we should leave everything to the women. We need to know.
That's the kind of man.
We need to know
That's
what's on
the-
ground. We need to know what's on ground.
That is
Many
true.
people see me, but I do most of the things myself: cooking, washing, ironing, everything. As I grew up, I was trained to do all that, and I personally think that we shouldn't let all the women just do all the work.
It's good to know how to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Then you get more satisfaction in what you are doing.
That is it, so, and then also if you're married as well, it's good because your woman will be, very happy with you.
Of course.
All the weight is not on her, so the relationship would kind of last,
Tying the knot with a lady does not mean she's your slave.
That is it, that
You
is
got
it.
to give them
That freedom.
liberty, yeah, the
because
freedom,
in the old days, I noticed that, in the old days, they leave everything for their wives to do, but this generation now,
Yes.
if you look at it, things are changing.
Yes.
Because, people used to get abused. Sometimes they come home, there's no food, and they end up beating their wives. They become domestic violence.
That's true.
That's why they
understand?
call it
Yeah.
2 in 1.
You see,
Not 1 in 2.
1 in 2. Yeah. So,
Daddy, Prince, explain the 2-in-1 because I'm the baby of the house.
Well, 2 in 1. Let's say literally when two people met, you try to become one.
okay.
The woman leaving the parents' home
Yeah.
to come and stay with you, and you the man leaving your parents, living alone on your own.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you must have somebody as a partner. Should in case anything happens, somebody should be there to assist
Assist
help
you. Yeah.
So,
That's 2-in-1.
So you actually do pounded yam yourself,
I can do pounded yam. I can do most of the dishes myself.
and you can do a for you.
I can do it. I can do jollof. I can
You
do,
can do
yeah,
jollof
I can
rice.
do jollof rice. I even done jollof yesterday.
Ah,
It's in my
what
fridge,
am I
you know.
missing?
That,
I was there yesterday now.
that
Oh my God.
that pounded yam.
Yeah.
It's not the flour one.
No, this is, I understand that there are two. There are one and the actual real one.
The one with the issue.
The issue, yeah.
Yeah, you use yam for it.
Yeah. You
Wow,
know,
it's good that you see. So,
Are
Prince,
you living upstairs or downstairs?
I'm living upstairs.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Ah. When you are pounding,
Yeah.
it will not be affected
The
or disturbing your neighbor.
they have a small one that you could use, you know,
Okay,
to pound it.
you
Yeah,
can- okay,
that one is
okay.
less noise. But I know the one you're talking about. Because back in Ghana, they pound fufu, and that makes a lot of noise. All that pounding and stuff. But this generation, everything has changed. You know?
when you mention
Yeah.
Ghana, are you not a Nigerian?
I'm Ghanaian.
No.
Yes, I am. You know, I know that surprised a lot of people. I mean, when I went home last year to Ghana, I didn't go back for 3 years.
Okay.
So news and media want me to talk to me about few things. When I came back to London,
Yes.
my colleagues in Nollywood here were even quite surprised. They thought I
Wow.
was Igbo.
I've known you for all my
Yeah.
life. And each time I see you, I think you are an Igbo guy.
Yeah, a lot of people
I
say.
thought you are in Nigeria.
No,
You look
yeah.
more Nigerian, and you
Nigerian.
speak more like Nigerian.
It's because I work with a lot of Nigerians in the movie
As
industry
friends.
as friends.
Okay.
So, you know, most of the films we do, we speak a lot of pidgin and stuff. So we
course.
tend to dive into the pidgin.
So you
Yeah, you know, which is lovely. You know, I just love the way Nigerians speak their English. It's
Anyway,
different.
Nigeria and Ghana, we have always been brothers.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are married together.
Married
we are
together,
all
yeah.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, tell me more about your tribe in Ghana now that you have taken us home.
Yeah.
So are you the Fanti or the Ashanti? Do you have a history of your background?
Yeah.
Or, you know?
Okay, I'm
So that's when we
Fanti.
are going to Ghana, we
Yeah.
know where to go.
I'm Fanti. I'm from the Eskin family. Our family is very popular back in Ghana. We are all in the media business. Some of them are in the doing politics. Some of them are doctors and lawyers. So we have a very good family back home where we come from. Yeah, we were respected back in Ghana.
All right.
Yeah.
So you are-
I
apart
have a
from-
friend here who, when I came to this country, we're in the same class.
Yeah,
His name is Ben Beve.
Ben Biffy. Okay,
I don't know the tribe because the tribes that have
there are
just
many
like
in
there
Ghana.
are
Yeah,
very
that
many.
is correct. Yes.
But
Mm.
it was a good friend.
Okay. Okay.
So, Prince, talking about food now.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food, sir?
Favorite?
Yes.
It's a pity he mentioned it before me.
Pounded yam, oh.
Yes, because I'm married to an Ijesha lady.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
There's a song for that. Oh.
You see?
Yeah.
Bí ọba lè bí èkùrọ́, ẹ bá mi bù fún
Okay.
Ìjẹ̀ṣà
You
jẹ́.
see?
Ìjẹ̀ṣà ò fẹ́ràn
Yeah.
ọkà bí iyán.
Wow.
Ọkọ wa
They like
kì
to-
í jẹ kọ́ yókò. There's a name for it.
That's
that's
in your.
Yes.
There's one thing I like about pounded yam. It's similar to fufu, what we eat in Ghana. And I know it's heavy, but that food is good to eat once in a while. You know, so, you know, once in a while.
But I will advise you.
Yeah.
When you are when you are going to sit down after eating your pounded yam and you're at work, please and please and please and please don't eat pounded yam at that time.
Hey,
But
that's
if
true.
your job involve,
Yeah.
physical, that you're moving around,
That is
maybe
right.
you are doing a physical work.
Work, yes.
After you finish your pounded yam, you can go about doing your work.
Doing your work.
If you're an office worker, oh my
Hey.
God.
Sit down.
Yeah.
The moment you
You're not maintaining the body, and
Yeah.
the blood is not circulating.
and the food sometimes will make you sleep.
That is right.
So I will. Sometimes they say don't eat heavy food at night.
Yeah. Yes, that is correct.
But all the time I've been eating my pounded yam, I will confess to you I've been eating it at night.
Hey, then you sleep on top.
Yeah.
Hey, now wow.
Exactly. Because I know
Anyway.
myself.
Yeah.
When I eat pounded yam in the morning or in the afternoon,
Yeah.
the day is knocked
Knocked
out.
out, as it yeah, because you're going
Because
to sleep.
by the time I'm washing my hand, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work like that.
That's right. Oh wow.
Anyway, you
Yeah.
asked me about my favorite food.
Yes.
I've mentioned Inyo is one of
Inyo
them.
is one.
Oh, okay.
My other half.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your better half.
Yeah, my better half.
Your
Hey,
That
madam,
is where
oh,
she
you
is.
see
Madam.
that?
Yes.
You see, you know you're looking after
The first time
Yes.
I went to Elisha,
Yes.
they gave me pounded yam in the morning,
Yes.
in
With
the
good
evening,
soup.
Hey,
at night.
That's what
And
it is.
each time it will, you see the steam
The
coming out.
texture.
Hey, the texture.
How
yeah.
delicious
Yeah.
it can be.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
With
Yeah. Yeah.
assorted meat.
Meat,
Wow.
everything
Wow.
inside. You see.
Apart from that, I'm from Ijebu.
Okay.
I'm an Ijebu man.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I can drink gari in the middle of the night.
No, wow.
It doesn't do me anything.
Yeah.
Make me look.
You know, there are some people that are used to, you know, taking gari and, you know, those guys. It's a traditional food in Africa.
I think it's now a global food.
Yeah,
Yes,
it becomes,
in
yeah.
the past, when you are drinking gari,
Yeah.
when people are coming in, you hide it under the table.
want
Yeah,
them to
because
see.
you don't want them to see.
You don't want
Yeah,
them to
because, you
see.
know, that's the only source of food that they had, you know, those,
Yes.
especially people who are in the poverty range back in Africa.
Yes.
But now people don't hide it anymore.
Even my children that were born here, they drink gari like anything.
There you go.
And do you know
Wow.
the packaging they give gari
Yeah.
now in Nigeria is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they will pack gari
Sugar.
with the sugar. Are you
Yeah, I've seen it. When I went back, when I was
Stop
going back.
saying you are from Ghana.
And go to Tesco now, you will see gari.
You
there.
are right.
In all
Yes.
the supermarkets
Yes.
here.
Yes.
It's
It's a popular food.
Popular
now.
food,
Popular
yeah.
food.
And don't forget it's cassava.
Yeah, it's cassava,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
And cassava is used in many places.
Yes.
For
It's
so
used
many
for
things,
medical.
yes.
It's a very powerful.
And in Ghana, I think
We use
this
it for
cassava,
starch.
we use,
Yes.
kweku, or what do you call it?
Is it kenke?
Kenke.
Kenke.
Yeah, we have kenke, yes.
But kenke is not.
A gari? No, it's made of corn.
Okay.
Yes, you know, we
that's
got
the
we got
difference.
kenke and banku. Kenke is a bit more like harder.
Okay.
You understand?
But
And
it's still same.
It's the same corn,
maize.
yeah, it's the same maize. And then we have banku
Okay.
as well. So banku is like kind of soft.
Okay.
Yes, so that one is like more like, you know, more healthier to eat.
All right. Would they
Yeah.
call you at the middle of the night? I mean,
If I come
go
to
for break.
yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having a break. We're coming back. This is Heritage TV. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube channel, Heritage Television. We will be right back. Stay tuned.
Heritage Television. Promoting African culture and heritage at its best. From talk shows that concern you to both local and international news that relates to you. From grassroots football to African children's programs. Heritage Television. We cover your social and special events like weddings, birthdays, church anniversaries, and so on, and broadcast them live on our apps and online. Heritage Television, broadcasting everything about culture and heritage. Heritage Television. We've got it covered. Do download our apps on both Android, iOS, and Windows mobile platform. Heritage Television, your very own TV station.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to What's on Ground on Heritage Television. Mr. Danny,
Yay.
Prince, I hope
That's
everybody is
me.
comfortable.
We feel
Yeah.
good.
All right.
Yeah, we feel
Now,
great.
as a Nollywood star,
Hmm.
looking cute all the time, women jogging over you, rubbing over you. They want to give you their G-string, remove their bra, and put
No,
it
wow.
on your neck. They're going to kill you for
I mean,
me.
tell all of that people, though.
Just tell us some movies that you've in
Yeah.
it and what you're doing now, and we just want to know because we want to get ourselves ready.
You know, I thank God that I'm in the Nollywood industry. I've been in Nollywood now 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 4 years. I was a mainstream actor. Most people know me from EastEnders to most of the British TV series
You
here.
were in EastEnders.
Yes, 1995.
My God,
Yeah.
this guy has been doing it.
So I've been doing this for 25 years. Many people see me, but they don't know my background or when they go and check me.
Yeah.
So 2013, I resigned from mainstream. I said, let me come into the African industry.
Oh, bless you.
And God has blessed me with so many movies. I've gone to Ghana, Nigeria, shooting films. And at the present moment, I'm on so many productions now in the UK. I'm in the UK, Nollywood, is growing.
Yes.
That we
Really,
decided that
really,
we'll take away the UK and just call it Nollywood, because some of us
Yes.
here are now going international.
Yes.
And we are now being recognized by, you know, people in Nigeria and Ghana, and our films are now going to Europe TV,
Yeah.
which is good.
It's
you
not
know.
only Ghana and Nigeria, even
And
across Africa.
South Africa,
Yeah.
Cameroon. We even got Cameroon in the UK, so much love to the Cameroonian people.
I
They
read
do
in
well.
the paper sometime
Yeah.
in the Caribbean, some of their this thing they've closed down
Okay.
because of Nollywood,
Piracy and something.
Videos.
Okay.
because people over there now prefer watching the Nollywood video than going to the theater.
Yeah.
They said the sales for their theater revenue has
Has fallen.
gone down.
Wow.
Died down.
It died down seriously because of
Wow.
Nollywood. And recently, I think Nigeria, we've even beaten Bollywood.
Yes.
We are number
we
2
have.
now.
That is
to-
correct. To them.
Hollywood.
That's a good news. You are doing fantastically, and we
Thank
admire
you.
you for what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Thank you.
And keep doing it, because
Thank you.
you know we always want to improve
Yeah.
our art.
We have to give them the praise,
Yeah, it's
because
not easy to
without the
act.
government involving
Yeah.
in that field
Yeah.
Yes.
on their own individually,
Yes.
no.
Right.
It's,
I
it's
think-
just like here. I mean, in the United Kingdom, many of the producers,
yes.
they wake up and they, you know, fund most of these movies themselves. There's no sponsor. I'm not
Yes,
joking.
Yeah.
People who go and work a 9-to-5 job, save their money within a year, and then, you know, they'll do a good movie. But
Yes.
in a way, it's good, because when you have that package
Yes.
and you're not presenting to a sponsor, they will look at it and say, wow, we need to sponsor you, because you can't go to a sponsor with empty-handed.
Empty-handed.
Of course.
So, you know, we thank God for all the producers who are producing in the United Kingdom, you know, putting us forward and all that, because it's now a growing industry.
Very, very,
Very
very
good
big
industry.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a very good revenue for Nigeria.
That is right.
That's
yes.
what the Minister for Information and Lai Mohammed
Yeah.
was referring to. That it's a big business now.
Yes.
Daddy,
really.
you've started with your politics now.
No, I will come there later.
I'm too young to go into politics. You know, I'm the baby of the house. So me,
no.
I'm enjoying Nollywood. Daddy, you don't bring
Yeah,
politics.
you know.
Okay, all the ministers you've mentioned, let them come and sponsor us.
Yes, so
Well,
Because we all need
I think they will.
sponsorship.
They will. Now, government must reserve some money for that
For the
business
field.
now.
For the field,
yes.
yeah.
It's
They,
true.
they have.
We
to,
have a lot
because
of
if
good
they
actors.
need revenue to come in there.
yes,
they have
that,
to
that
be
is right.
involved.
Yeah,
And in a way, they are creating employment.
Of
that is
course.
correct.
Because
Yes.
Everyone.
and you know, everybody that are acting, they have to concentrate and focus.
That's
course.
right.
Acting
Yes.
is the most hardest character you can
You
put
know
on.
what? You see, she said something there. To learn your lines, to look the part, confident. There's so many things
And
into
your
acting.
wardrobe.
And your wardrobe. It's not a small thing. With me like this, I don't play with my wardrobe or
Yes.
my lines or delivery, because it's important to me. This is what I do for a living.
That is what
Of
we
course.
admire.
So, yeah.
You see, when
you
we
know,
go to movie premiere, not because I see your face
Yeah.
here, when you see people, Prince, when you see people, you know, take their job serious,
yes.
you will see it in them. And not that they do it today, tomorrow they say they are tired, don't you
Yeah.
see you? They continue,
The
continuity.
inspiration is there.
Yes,
Yeah.
people will love to see him. Each time I see him, I'm inspired because he is always, you know. But the only thing is, how many wives are you going to marry?
Yeah.
Because the way the women are flaunting you, hey, Daddy,
you know.
come and take picture with me, Daddy. You can't show me on red carpet, Daddy. It's
Do you
me,
know what?
Daddy.
It's part of life, you know, part of the industry. And I thank God for all the fans who recognize me and
Yes.
respect my work. You know, this is what
Exactly.
I like to give to them. You know, present myself in a very good way.
Yes.
When they see me live, they will know that, oh, this is the person that we've seen.
Yes,
You know, and I'm just happy and honored, you know,
Yeah.
that we're doing this industry. And for me, for being in it for so long and still standing,
Yes.
I give the praises to God.
Do you
There's-
have to
there's-
speak
there's-
Yoruba sometimes?
Yoruba? No, not really.
Just
Yeah,
English.
yeah. But I could speak my own Ghanaian language.
Okay.
Yeah, which
There's
is
one these actresses in Ghana that I like, Apia.
Oh, Jackie Apia.
Jackie.
Very good friend of mine.
Very
Yes.
Anytime I see her picture
Yeah.
that is going to appear in. I love watching it.
Yes.
Wow.
See, yeah.
That's that is
Yeah.
Prince is hardcore fan of
Yes.
Yeah,
Up here, yeah.
really. I really love her.
good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very
So
good.
apart from Nollywood, what other movie do you like? I mean, do you like music? Do you listen to certain music?
Music.
Yes.
I love music.
Wow. Which kind of music?
All
do you have
music.
A particular artist
Anybody
you like?
that, if you know, understand what is music,
Yes.
you don't have to be specific. You may have your specialties,
Yeah.
but when you say music generally, don't involve yourself with the lyrics alone or the language you speak there. When you talk of music, you are talking of the rhythm,
The rhythm and the way to dance to that
the
music.
way to dance
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
That's right.
I love music.
Were you the type of people? I'm asking the two of you. Do you like to sleep with your music, or you just like to hear your music at daytime? Is your
It
music
depends.
making you sleep, or is it waking you up?
You see, to me, it depends. I mean, I'm a romantic person. I mean, when I'm having, I like to have the jazz, you know, while you're eating and all that. But music, I mean, especially like Afrobeat nowadays,
Yes.
it's more of a dancing sort of thing, you know, with clubs. Or if you're with friends, you're having a drink, then, you know,
Okay.
yeah. You
So
know.
you're not the one that rock yourself to bed.
No,
with
no.
Music.
Sometimes I do that.
Good.
I put on my
Earpiece.
earpiece and put the music on because I don't want to disturb
your
my wife.
madam.
Okay, yeah, you see.
I put it on.
Yeah, it's
and
not good to be
I will just
selfish.
sleep off.
Okay, you see,
very
yeah.
nice.
So,
Most of the time.
So what kind of
Because-
music do you listen to when you are going to bed? When you,
Anyone
I want
that comes to mind.
So you don't have a particular one that, you know, it has to be
You see,
Wasiu
well,
Ayinde,
you see,
it has to be...
when I was in the secondary school,
Yeah.
you know, on Saturdays,
Yes.
we say we do something like social
Lit.
gathering
Yes.
Yeah.
to
We call it
entertain
lit
ourselves.
is our time.
Yes. So we are about 4 of us that entertain the whole school.
Okay, yeah.
So that time there was this guy, we call him Shuku something. He says one small pamphlet like this. All songs are there. All
Yes,
these
yes,
yeah.
yes.
English songs, they were
Songs.
all there. We master all those
Okay.
wordings and then the rhythm.
That's
We'll be
it.
singing
We'll be
it to
singing it,
entertain
yeah.
people.
It was
Yeah.
a pride at the
You
time.
see,
Yeah,
you know,
Because
was.
if you don't know,
I love it.
it's like a Lisa. I wanna take you home. La, 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 la,
All
la,
those
because
songs,
I need
yes.
you tonight. All the Michael Jackson songs at the time.
Yeah.
If you don't know it, they will chase you away. Madonna song.
Yeah,
you know,
Holiday and all those
all,
things,
you know,
yeah.
those are the music.
You see, those days, you know, going back to music, I remember those days living in Ghana in the 90s. We had Thinking About You, I Want to Be Rich, all those nice songs from America.
Yes,
Oh,
that
yes.
he used to.
That is
American
correct.
was the,
We use it to woo girls.
Yeah, that's it. You go to one spot in Africa, then you see that I Want to Be Rich, then people will be dancing.
Dancing.
But these days, music has changed.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
music was then because I remember those days from the 70s to the 90s,
Yeah.
the music was
The
good.
difference is clear.
Yeah, but now we have, you know, Afrobeat and what's on. But people still go back to the old times, just for memory's sake, which is good.
Yes.
So what? Now you mentioned Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Compared to those days that if you don't know any American song, they will call you bush
You
girl.
are nowhere. You are nowhere.
You see how things change
It
around.
really has changed a
So
lot.
do you think Afrobeat is at the top now?
Yes,
or we are just
no,
kidding?
I would say Afrobeat is at the top now because even English people listen to Afrobeat.
Yes.
I have English friends. You see them in their cars.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
they'll be
Oh,
listening
yes.
to Davido. I'm even shocked
Yes.
because it shows you that our music is gone viral.
And they are learning more of our
Yeah,
language.
Of
Our
course.
language,
They are-
yeah.
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 You know, there was this skit I watched. This guy was working with another guy, and I will tell you the story in a bit. We are going to be back. What's on Ground is coming back. This is Heritage TV. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Heritage Television. Promoting African culture and heritage at its best. From talk shows that concern you to both local and international news that relates to you. From grassroots football to African children's programs. Heritage Television. We cover your social and special events like weddings, birthdays, church anniversaries, and so on, and broadcast them live on our apps and online. Heritage Television, broadcasting everything about culture and heritage. Heritage Television. We've got it covered. Do download our apps on both Android, iOS, and Windows mobile platform. Heritage Television, your very own TV station.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is What's on the Ground on Heritage Television. We are back, we are shining, we are here. And I have this cute gentleman with me, Prince and Danny. We are here to talk about, Daddy, I know half of you is in Nigeria, half of you is in Britain.
London.
Where do you want to belong? Talk about what you feel about Nigeria, sir.
What is on the ground now in Nigeria mainly is the political state situation in that country.
You know me, I don't like politics, so
Wow.
I will let you discuss it.
It's a pity when I hate to hear that.
Okay, sir.
It's because you don't like it, I don't like it, then the riffraffs have now the chance and opportunity to get there. And that's why we are in this mess. We are in that country.
That's a good point.
That's why.
It's true.
If we don't give them the opportunity to be there, they cannot be giving us useless ideas, useless things that we are not seeing now.
It's true.
We have to get ourselves involved because staying away from it, we are not doing good to that country. And our generation coming behind.
Yeah.
This has been the issue. This has been the situation right from the time our forefathers. They say, I don't want to. And we are now suffering for it. If you don't check it now and get involved, it will continue, and our children yet unborn we find it difficult. That's why you see most of our children we born here, they don't want to go to Nigeria. They don't want to go to Africa.
That's it. You see.
But do you think the problem can solve? Is it possible to get it on ground, to lift it up?
There's no time. There's no time we can't solve it.
Okay.
Even this country, they have gone through this system.
Yes.
If they relent and say, "Oh, I don't care," it will still be as it was.
So what
but they are improving every day.
Is we should always find solution and keep looking for solution
Keep
and
improving.
keep applying it.
And
As we are now, you can just see. I'm not saying this. The president in Nigeria now is the best that Nigeria can offer, but we are seeing some revelations, some improvement, what we have never seen before.
Good. That's
We only know, we have only been hearing, oh, the government is not doing this for us. We don't know why they are not doing it for us. But now you can see why they are not doing it, doing the right thing.
Let's ask.
That is looting. They are looting the treasury dry.
Thank you.
We know where the money goes to. We know who and who are involved in this. And that is why the present government or the president is having problem.
Thank you,
Because that thing is already in our blood.
In the blood,
To flush it out is a task
it's-
that must be done.
It's like a big stain on a white cloth.
Of course.
It's the most difficult
If
job.
you want to remove that stain on the white, you have to
Use all kind of chemicals and things.
Exactly.
Mr. Danny, you are Nigeria, you like it or not.
Yes,
because
so-
all your acts from head to toe, you look like one of us.
I'm in trouble by that people, though.
So So you just came
Yeah.
back from Ghana. Did you see any improvement at all?
I did. I mean, talking of Ghana, I mean, the last time I was there was in March last year.
Oh, good.
I didn't go home for 3 years. There was a reason why I didn't go home.
Okay.
When I went back, I was quite shocked because where I live in Dawenia, the family where the Erskine home is,
Yes.
we now have malls, ATMs, we have restaurants, we have hotels. I asked myself, where did all these things came from?
I'm coming with you then.
I'm not joking. And where we used to live 20 years ago,
Yes.
there was zero.com in the area. When I mean zero, there was nothing in Dawenia. We were like, it was just like shacks and those things. So my late father decided to go and build there. He saw the vision. And now today, those people who used to talk bad about us while we're living in the bush are now running to that area. And it's so much developed, you know. I mean, the last president did so well for the Boxing Association in Ghana, and our roads are now improved. We used to have so many potholes. Even on my road where we're going, where I used to live there, if you are driving from one side to the other, it takes you an hour. Because of the potholes, you have to start dodging the holes. But these today, now they are, and these are the things that they need to look at as well in Africa. I will use the word Africa.
And you know what really baffled me?
Yeah.
Is when they call us developing country. I think every country of the world is
Yeah.
developing.
No, of course it is.
Because
Yeah.
you know, even in England
Yeah.
before, here in London, if all the Victorian houses have already been knocked out,
It's only a
some
few.
glass house
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's
in
only a
London.
few left because I live in a Victorian house.
You see?
And we are the only house on that road in West Hampstead.
Wow.
And they keep writing to us because they want to put it, you know, those houses, they were very big.
Yes.
You can divide them. We
Yes.
said, no, our house is still there.
Wow.
Yeah. So looking at Ghana and Nigeria,
Yes.
I could see that when I went back home last year, a lot of developments were done in Ghana.
Good.
We have more employment, like English people now coming to Ghana to work.
Yes.
Polish, Hungarians, Liberians, they're all coming in there to work. So it's good.
I
So
hope
you know-
Nigeria. I hope Nigeria will get there.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if the present government does not relent their effort, because that 3 years independence Ghana had before Nigeria, it really reflects.
Reflect, yeah.
So which, sir, is it better that Ghana had their independence before us? So Ghana is 60 now.
Yeah, Ghana will, 69. We're
Yeah.
61 next year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
I know they are older than us.
our
They
president,
are.
our president
Yeah.
Kwame
You are
Nkrumah, he
smart.
did very well for Ghana.
Yeah.
He did very well.
Yeah, it was Rollins that laid the foundation.
That is correct. Yes,
Good for
Rollins
him.
Rollins
laid
laid
the
that
foundation. That is correct. Yeah.
And Nigeria, when you refer to population and the size and everything, this man from South Africa,
Nelson Mandela.
Mandela,
Yeah.
said something about Africa in general, that until Nigeria, literally, what it means, until Nigeria becomes good, all African states will be nowhere. And for somebody of that caliber to have voiced that out, he realized the potential
Yeah.
in Nigeria, and we are missing the boat completely because of
Starting,
the
yeah.
riffraff that we have there.
So if you have opportunity, Prince, will you live in Nigeria? Considering your age, how you need to look after your
I
health?
came from there, and I would like to go back there.
Good.
But with the situation of things now, I can only pray for Nigeria to be good.
Okay. So we should always remember all our country,
Yes.
the one we are living, where we come from. We should always put it in our daily prayer.
Yeah.
Because there's this Yoruba saying, "Àdúrà ló ń gbà, agbára
Agbára
kọ́."
kò ń gbà.
That is to say, it's
It
good
is
to
a
pray
prayer.
because prayer has its own power.
Yeah, of course.
And it can go
Go far.
So I'm going
Yeah.
to use this opportunity to say thank you so much, Prince, to come to this program, What is on the Ground. And Mr. Danny,
Yeah, thank
we
you.
know you have a tight schedule, and out of tight schedule, you are here on Heritage TV.
Amen.
Thank you so much. I will see you next time.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please like us on Facebook, Heritage TV, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Heritage Television. You can deal with us. You can showcase everything about you on our television. We are the best innovative television in the whole wide world. Call us on the landline is 020-800-46-100. I'll repeat the same number, 020-800-46-100. Better still on the mobile is 0734-1234-560. Again, 0734-1234-560. Heritage TV, what's on ground is here to stay. We see you at the top. Bye for now.